Hi guys, I'm D,
And I'm T.
and this is D and T's Tubi review.
And every week we review a new Tubi movie. This week the movie we're reviewing is Chasing the Moon. But before we get to that, we're doing something we've never done before. We're going live. This is our first D&T Tubi review live video. So I hope you guys are joining us live, but if not, we'll catch you later on. I have never been live on anything before, not even my personal stuff. Um, so now we're live, and I hope you can hear us. I hope you can see us. I've only been live in other people's stuff. You know, don't you hate when you go out and somebody put their phone in your face and you gotta act like you want it in your face?
Right, yeah.
And you like, would you get your phone out of my face? But I'm going live. We're going live on purpose, and we want to thank you guys for joining us. We decided to go live. Well, I'm a little bit dressed up, but we've we've had a milestone. We have reached over 100 subs. Round of applause. One day I just said, I think it was maybe on a Monday, I said I want to do Tubi reviews. And I told D, and he said that's a good idea. I think we did the video Wednesday. And then 4 months later, or 3 months later, here we are at 100 and something subs. And I never thought that one person would like us enough to sub, let alone 100 and almost 30. So thank you guys for everyone that subbed us. If we ever review one of your movies and you ain't subbing, sub. If you in the bushes, if you watch some of our reviews, go ahead and sub. Let's get the number up. I'm so geeked to have 100. That probably don't sound like a lot, but I am. And so I know like now the sky's the limit. And we're going to get probably 1 million subs one day. And then we'll be like, remember that time we were geeked about having just 100 subs? Yeah. So thank you everyone for subbing with us. What else? We do have a Cashapp. We had it for a while, but I don't think people know about it because ain't nobody ever gave us no money. So it's a real easy Cashapp. It's $ D&T Tubi review. Yeah, $ D&T Tubi review. That's our Cashapp. So if we reviewed your movie, we might not get you like #1 on Tubi, but we do put you on our Facebook. We advertise you. If people ask for recommendations, we'll say, hey, check out our review. So we might get you 1 or 2 views, or if you like that we tell you if a movie is going to be some BS or if it's good before you watch it, you can give us a couple dollars, and since it's, we have 100 subs, we're going to be like the pastors. We need 100 people to give us $100. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not going to get Cleflo dollar on y'all because, I don't need no jet, but still. But thank you all again. What else? What are we going to talk about? Oh, how we got into Tubi. Like my first Tubi movie that I ever watched was a movie called He Played Me. It was a couple years ago, and I remember I had heard of Tubi, but I really didn't know what, so I watched the movie, and I'm like, wow, that was like my type of movie. It was a little ghetto, a little hood, and then right after that, another ghetto hood movie came on, and then another ghetto hood, and I was like, oh my goodness, and then like the next week, it was a whole new batch, and then the week after that, it was another whole new batch. So I was like, "Oh my goodness, what is this?" So that's how I fell in love with Tubi. Do you remember your first Tubi movie?
My first Tubi movie was the one that we reviewed. I think it was the second one we reviewed, Outside.
Outside, okay.
That's what got me familiar with Tubi because I've never even heard of Tubi. I never made an account because I didn't know it was free. I'm thinking like you need a subscription. I think you told me it's free. I'm like, okay, don't even need to sign up.
Right.
And somebody at my job was telling me about Outside, and he had like a familiar rapper in there named Skilla Baby that we probably all know about. Maybe y'all in the comments, y'all from Detroit.
Right.
And yeah, I was like, let me go check this out. And I watched like what you said. I watched that movie. Then boom, I switched over. It's a movie that's just like it.
Right.
I'm like, these movies are actually. I'm like, you think they're bad, but they're like good in like a bad way. I'm like, okay, it's easy to get hooked on it.
That's a good way to put it.
And that's how she came up with the idea to review Tubi movies. That's something I'm about, doing original stuff. So that sounded original to me. So I was like, let's do it.
And Tubi has come a long way. I remember when I first got into it, it was hard to find a movie where it sounded good and looked good and the acting was good. I stopped so many movies after 5 minutes because I was like, I can't with this. But now in 2024, just about every movie you turn on, the acting is good, the visual is good. Sometimes it gets a little Tubi-ish when they outside, you can hear the wind noises, but other than that, it's good. Anything else you want to add before we start our review?
No.
Okay. So speaking of older movies, Chasing the Moon is a movie that someone asked us to review. It's an older movie. It's from 2022, I believe. Yeah, 2022. It's only 47 minutes long. It's a movie about two police officers who, there's like a drug epidemic. This is, it was supposed to be they were in the year 2024, or 2040, I'm sorry, 2040, and the two police officers were trying to get the drugs off of the streets. The drugs was like killing people, not like crack, but like they would take it and they wouldn't overdose. They would wake up bloody, like somebody had stabbed them or did whatever. It was really weird. So I think they were getting the drugs from Mars. It was like, it reminded me like of Men in Black. It was supposed to be kind of sci-fi-ish, but it wasn't sci-fi-ish, or am I saying that right? Yeah. It wasn't very sci-fi, but it gave me a sci-fi feel, and it was an older movie, like I said, from 2024. So for me, the video and the sound was good, but it wasn't great. It was okay, but it was probably what it was back in 2022 as opposed to now. It was okay to me. What did you think of the movie?
I liked the movie. I feel like it was moving too fast in the beginning. Like I was like very confused what was going on. I probably went 15 minutes into the movie and I was like, okay, let me rewind it. And when I watched it the second time, I'm like, okay, I can understand, because it went from like the two partners talking in the beginning, they chasing two dudes. I'm like, why is they chasing them? I didn't even see like they passed the drugs to each other. But it was funny and cool. I liked it.
Yeah, it was like 47 minutes long, but you may have to watch it twice to like get it.
Definitely do.
Yeah, because But anyway, these two people, they were in the cast, but they weren't to me the main people. I say the two police officers were the main people. My favorite character was the male. There was a male and a female police officer. I like the male police officer. He, was like a smart mouth man. And I would say my favorite part of the movie was the very end. These plot twists in these movies are crazy, but yeah, it was a plot twist in this movie. So I like the end. I don't want to give it away, but it was about drugs, and somebody took drugs that shouldn't have been taking the drugs. So now I guess I don't know if they're gonna die. They didn't show, so I don't know. It's open for a part 2. So did you have a favorite character and part?
Yeah, my favorite character was, I don't know his name, him. But the way he did his nephew, I was like, dang.
Oh man, he did. that was pretty funny.
I could see myself whooping my son or something for something like that, but he did it a whole different level. I was like, okay.
Yeah, in the middle of the street at that.
Everybody. But yeah, he might have been my favorite character. Him and the guy cop. Yeah. And as far as my favorite part, I say the ending too. That I wasn't expecting that. I was thinking like maybe he was gonna try the drug or something, which I think he did.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. But I wasn't expecting that, and it cut short. So I'm pretty sure it's about to be a part 2.
Or who knows? Maybe he didn't try the drug. Maybe he was from Mars. I don't know. But okay. Anything else you want to add?
No.
Okay. Well, with every movie, we rate with popcorn. If it's a small popcorn, it was trash. If it's a medium popcorn, it was okay. If it's a large popcorn, it was good. And if it's a large popcorn with butter, it was the best Tubi movie ever. I give it a small with butter and salt. Um, to me, it reminded me of a play more than a movie. I don't know why. I don't know if it was the actors, the scenery, but it didn't feel like a movie. It seemed like it would be a decent play, but it seemed more playish to me. Um, when we do these type of movies, I kind of like it because it's a variety. Because if it was up to me, we would be reviewing the same type of movie every
Right,
week. It would be drug dealer, sex, the no good daddy. So it is refreshing to have a different type of movie to review. Now this was about drugs, so it wasn't, nothing you could probably want to watch with the kids. It's an adult movie or PG-13, whatever that means. But it was okay. I give it a small with butter and salt. What do you give it?
Um, Besides what I talked about earlier about a little bit fast paced, didn't understand it at first. Yeah, I watched it 2 times. I'll probably give it a medium. Like I feel like the movie had good potential.
Mm-hmm.
It was goofy. Like I like goofy sometimes, you know.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, so I give it a medium.
Okay. Okay, guys. Well, that's our review of Chasing the Moon. Um, Go support it. It's only 45 minutes long, so it won't hurt. It was from 2022, so keep that in mind. Thank you guys so much for watching our first ever live. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share. Don't forget about the Cash App, $D&T Review. And we will see you guys at the next review. Sayonara.
See ya.
You can turn it up.